Good afternoon, this is Jack from the AfterChart.net, and this is an intraday video for the afternoon of Thursday, the 12th of April. Our disclaimer, we do this for educational purposes only. We're here to share our technical analysis with you. We hope you can take some of what we're doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. We're not here to issue trading signals. Right, let's have a quick look at ES. Now, ES, actually, let's have a look at the 5-minute chart. I'll just pull that over. On the 5-minute chart, there was the sequence. Hang on. The sequence this morning has been a pretty straightforward one. Obviously, we made a high. Had we had a break-in conversion of the 70 area, then that would likely have delivered a trend up day, and I was looking at trend line resistance in the 90 area. Then we formed a bull flag. We retested the high and made a marginal higher high, and now we have failed. We have a possible double top here. This is also a potential Janus flag setup. So if Janus flag setup, you see it break down and then it rejects straight back into a retest of the previous high. That's what the Janus flag would look at, and this is a nice small one here. Alternatively, we can this is just a bounce. We can continue down towards the target, which is in the 48.5 area. Now that area is important. Why is it important? Hang on, I'll switch over to the RTH chart for this. Right, on the RTH chart, this is the overall, this was the triangle resistance, and obviously we broke that. So the triangle's off the table, I think, and we're back to the original Janus flag setup that I was looking at. On that setup, obviously we've broken up slightly, and we don't need to break up any more than this. We can, but we don't need to break up any more than this. We've now broken up from all of the IHS necklines on ES, SPX, NQ, NDX, TF, and RUT. And this means that if we are going to see a Janus flag reversal, which would be a reversal back to this low here, then we're in the inflection point where that can start. Now, the short-term pattern inside here is a rising wedge. And why I'm talking about 50? Well, rising wedge support is currently at about 26.52. That is immediate short-term trendline support, and that needs to be broken if we're going to go lower. Once we are below that, then obviously we need to continue down. Stan was talking about possible support in the 34s. I've got rising support here in the 26.14 area. That's just above weekly pivot. We would be expecting to see continuation down. But this is, right now, all of the 6 indices are on possible, breaking up from possible IHS patterns. And this is the Janus flag setup. If it doesn't reverse here, then the obvious target is actually to go and make the IHS targets, which in the case of SPX would be in the 27.90, 92, 93 area. And NDX, we've got a similar setup. IHS broken up. This would have, I haven't marked the target on here, but I think it'd be up here in about the 7,000 area. We have a bit of negative divergence, mainly on RUT. RUT, this could well be a rising wedge rather than an IHS, but it makes a decent IHS as well. If we actually find support down here in the 1554 area and go straight up, this could be the wedge breaking up as well. But the IHS target would be in the 1608 area. That would be a solid match with a retest of the previous high, which is at 1609. So we do have decent reversal patterns here. Why am I expecting it to turn down? Well, there's cycles. The cycle period for this retracement hasn't finished yet, and I think it's a bit early to actually be doing a rally of this size. But the other reason is the 3-day rule. Now, the 3-day rule is 100% back to the start of 2007, and 100% maybe further back than 2007, because that's as far back as I've gone. Does it mean that it has to go down here? No, it doesn't. 100% just means it's never failed before. Doesn't mean it's going to fail, never going to fail in the future. This could be the first fail here. The odds don't favour that. And that's just because, obviously, it's happened a lot. I think I've got at least a couple of dozen examples of this, which all made target. So the odds, I think, favour the downside. Could it go up? Sure it could. But it's just the odds aren't in favour of it. If we go and fill the open SPX gap, here, which I've got coming from 2711.93, yes, 2711.93, then this would be on watch for a very possible fail. But until then, this is a nice Janus flag setup, and I'm expecting it to reverse back down. Are we reversing back down now? Well, I would note that in 10 minutes, possibly during this video or after questions afterwards, unless we see a big rally from here, we're going to get a weak 60-minute sell signal fixed on NQ. That is bearish. This is an ideal place to be reversing. We've got a nice double top, which take us back to the 47.5 area if it delivers, and that would take us to short-term support on SPX. I like this as a turn area. I'm doubtful, obviously, at this stage about it being a trend update today. Obviously, it's not. So that being the case, I think this has a decent shot. We shall see how it goes, but it does need to get back below the middle band, which is like 55, 56, and really it needs to get back below 50 to start clearing out the support levels below. Right, let's have a look at NQ. Essentially an identical setup. Here's the IHS, it's broken up, target would be in the 7,000 area, and this would be a good place to fail. I've got the main rising support here in the 65, 75 area, and that needs to break. We've got no negative divergence that would deliver a 60-minute sell signal. TF. Oh, sorry, it's TF. I'm struggling with the chart today. Right, DX.